see?
There he is up in the background.
Yeah.
So, Grandma, maybe you could tell us a little bit about some of the challenges and the trouble that you faced when you were in Italy before you decided to immigrate. What were some of the things that pushed you to want to leave Italy?
Short-term work over there. We don't got no work because no factory, no nothing. I decided to marry this man. He was GI. That's why I come here in this country, because in Italy was nothing at that time, 1947, 46, 46. That's when I came here. The third day I was here, I went to work at different town.
Yeah.
I gotta take 3 bus for go there. I don't know one word English. One time I forget to get off at the place to change the bus. I can't told the bus driver to stop. I got it because the bus was too old. You ring the thing and work. I went back. I went to, in the middle of the Passaic. The bus driver tried to tell me, "You want some more money?" By the way you was telling me, I understand what you say. When I pass it again, I stop. I say, "That's the place." I said, "Half Italian, half English." I don't know. It was 3 days over here anyway. Yeah. I don't know what I was to say anyway.
So language was one of the challenges.
Yeah, the language was one important. Because I was like to go to the movies. There was Italian movies, sottotitoli in English.
Yeah.
It was right in English. That's what I started to learn a little bit.
Yeah.
After we started to work, we started, make a little bit of money. And I don't got no kids for 5 or 6 years because I want to buy a house. I want to get a better life for my kids. After I stopped work for 80 years because I was taking care of the kids, and my husband was work alone. When the kids started school, Mary was in the kindergarten. That's when I went back to work.
Mm.
I worked until I was sick anyway, because I got to stop.
Yeah.
It's the life was tough. For the immigrant, it's not so easy, the life.
Yeah. It's definitely, it wasn't hard, it wasn't easy. So what were some of the things that were hard about Italy that made you want to leave? Because you had to leave everything, all of your family and your friends and everything, your culture and language, everything to come.
You leave it because you want to help your family. My mother no wanted me to come here. I say, "Ma, see, I go, I can help you better." The first time I come here, also 2 months, I started to make a package to my mother because my mother was like coffee.
Yeah.
I started the package with the coffee. Would endanger the help over there because was nothing over there. Was no sugar, no coffee, no tea, nothing.
So there were no jobs?
No job,
You couldn't go to the store?
The store, no store either because the German clear up everything.
Yeah.
The German go in our house, they take potatoes, they take macaroni, they take oil. I said, they can bring to Germany the oil, the wine, they throw it away.
Yeah, they took everything.
They take it away. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. That's hard for making the people understand they leave the country after the war.
Yeah. What about the violence? It was very violent too. The violence? The violence?
Well, in my town, it was too much violence. No.
Not too bad.
In my town, no. That's it. The people walk on the street and nobody, they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's all. It was violent. Sometimes it was. No, I don't think so. I don't remember. Nobody fight.
Yeah. What about with the soldiers?
The soldier there.
The soldiers that were there?
The soldier was bad. He killed the kids because he wanted to buy.
A German soldier?
Yeah. No German.
When they were gone?
It was...
The Indian soldier?
Indian Canary soldier.
Oh, the Canadians.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's the first people come at
Yeah.
the first people. No, it was America.
Yeah.
It was America. Believe me, look like animals, people. When did the Scotland come, the people with the skirt on,
The Scottish, yeah.
It was more civilized, people. There was a dance and they take the people, for have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. But the first troop come to my town was very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, I think we kind of get why you would want to leave. What was it about the U.S. that made you want to come to the U.S.? Like when you were in Italy, why'd you want to go to the U.S. and not to some other country? Or?
Well, we prefer the U.S. because it's the better country in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no other country better than the U.S.
Yeah.
And my husband was a soldier over here.
Yeah.
On the south, that's why, we can come here. I said, no, a lot of people went to South America, went to other places. I got a chance because I married a GI.
Yeah. Also, so Pop became a soldier.
Yeah.
U.S. soldier, and then.
Right, yeah, he was soldier, U.S. soldier, yeah.
So did people think that you could make more money if you went to the U.S.?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You think that you make more money in the U.S. than the other place.
Yeah. More jobs.
They say that's a rich America.
Yeah.
New York, it's a rich America.
Yeah. Everybody's get rich. Yeah. And more. And what about like freedom? Did they think it was
freedom? Yeah, it's a freedom. Yeah, you can do, more freedom. Nobody. You can steal.
No.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's a freedom to work. You get to pay good people. You find a good boss. I was like a Jewish boss. I was working. It was a nice man.
Yeah.
I started to work. See, at that time, when I come, the minimum wage for the man, for the work, was 95 cents an hour.
That was a lot back then.
Back in 95. I started to work. I was making $1.35 an hour.
Yeah.
And the boss told the bookkeeper, say, no, pay her on piece of work because you make more of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, he told me, Mommy, I know you understand. Elizabeth, the bookkeeper, she make me understand. She write down this and you make that much and this and that. I started work on a piece of work the first time I come in the secondary.
Yeah, so you made more money that way.
Yeah, for me, I make more. Every week I was making more and more and more. I was put more out because it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And that's what I make. I started my life there. We buy one house, whole house. All the way I want the better,
What about the trip from Italy to the United States? What was that like?
Well, the trip was a Vulcania. Was the boat was for the soldier. Was a little cabin, It was used for the soldier. Was
it like steerage?
Yeah.
Steerage?
One, two, or three, one on top of the other.
Yeah.
It was a double, It was a March. The ocean was terrible. The throw up, the people also throw up. You can walk on it all the way. Because
everybody was just throwing up.
Yeah, everybody was sick because the ocean was doing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was very bad. That's even the waiter, what's the name?
The captain or whatever.
No, the captain.
His crew.
The crew could take care of everybody. Se devo fare un altro trip così mi butto al mare con tutti I panni.
What does that mean? Worst trip ever?
Yeah, it was the worst because it was bad. The weather was bad.
Really bad weather, yeah.
Everybody's sick.
Did people die on the boat?
No, nobody was.
Nobody died.
Nobody was dying. Everybody was sick.
Everybody was sick. And where did you have to? Where did they make you ride? Did you ride like underneath, like in the cabins down below the ship?
Yeah.
They had like what was the beds and the rooms like?
Well, you know, a little bed, but just you like the half of this sofa.
Yeah,
That's all.
it's real small.
That's the white like this. It was 1 and 2 and 3, you know, because that boat was a transport the
Soldiers.
So yeah, the soldier one and up.
Yeah.
It was one side 1, 2, and 3, and the other side 1, 2, and 3, and the man that could serve you pass away on a meal. What I gotta say, it was like, oh yeah, it was live 60 people.
Yeah.
You know,
So it's small, right?
Small,
real
very
small.
very small.
Yeah, cramped.
You feel like you can breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a luxury ride.
No. You know, no was alldeles better. Come si chiama
The
qua?
Titanic.
Quella fosse safonetta, ma che buona che.
What about when you made it to the U.S.? Did you go through Ellis Island?
No, I don't went there.
They closed it already by then? They weren't using Ellis
No,
Island?
when I came, there was no more Ellis Island.
So how did you when you got here, what did you have to do? Did you have to go through like the processing?
No, just you know the passport. I got the passport.
That's it, yeah.
The American passport, because he was a GI.
Yeah.
It's all.
Oh, so you already had the passport.
That's all you. The succumb